Well everyone, it is time to do some night fishing here on Burnin. Welcome to a new episode. So we ended up shifting our schedule around a little bit today. We had a day that was basically high skies, pure sun, and flat calm. So with that in mind, we decided to do some night fishing. So it's just after sunset here, and we're gonna see if we can put in a muskie in the net in the dark. It's been a little while since we've done that, but it's always a rush, and we're hoping we can do so. So the primary structure that we're going to be working in this northern Wisconsin body of water is going to be weed edges, and we got some underwater points, and we'll probably mix in a little bit of mid-lake structure as the night goes here. So baits, we're going to be primarily focusing on or primarily using top waters and blades. I'm sure we'll change it up as the night goes, but we'll see what we can do here.
One of us had a foul.
Who did?
One of us did.
Really?
Or there was one right underneath us.
Oh.
I can see the shadow.
Oh, good head shakes. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. Yes. One. That's what we were looking for. 40 minutes before moon. As big as I thought, it's still a good fish. How to get a guy jacked up. Alright, let's get a bump on her. Huh? She's a 40-incher. Boy, she smoked that number 9 Boilermaker hard. That was cool. So we'll get a few pictures and then we'll tell you more about what we're doing here. What a nice fish.
That should be good.
Take her back here, get a good release. Oh, she's feisty. Jeez. Make sure she goes down.
Should be right over here.
Well, after we got a nice successful release, let's talk a little gear here. So still tangled up from the catch, but I basically been running blades all night. Jake's been running top water. We've been switching different baits here and there, and started out with some smaller bucktails, and then I'd say about 40 minutes ago or 45 minutes ago, I switched to Lee Lures number 9 Boilermaker. And we just got to this underwater point where we actually moved some fish right off the bat. Jake had one up. It's got it's a nice underwater point that goes out into deep water, and then there's weeds on top of it. So we're just working across that a little bit before moon here. Boilermaker gets the first one. So this is my blade rod, extra heavy power, shock and awe from Chaos Tackle, the assault stick, and then got it paired up with a Revo Toro S size 50 spool. Don't make them anymore, unfortunately, Abu Garcia, but it's been a great reel for me. So we've got a lot more to work on this point here, this underwater point, and still plenty of time before moon, so we're gonna keep rolling here. First fish, feels good.
Fishing.
Huh, I like it. Very relaxing, actually. Quiet.
Yeah.
Come towards your
Keep figure eight, and he's kind of sitting there. I think he went past. I think he went past because I think I saw him inside imaging.
Really? Dude, you can see him like nothing. It's really sweet.
Yeah. He's just sitting right there. Felt like I could have grabbed him.
I know. It was like he got lost. All right, a couple notes as we continue fishing here into the night. So we're pushing the 3 a.m. hour right now. Haven't had any action in the last 2.5 hours or so, but ended up, well, I caught the one 40 minutes before moon, and then three minutes before moon, I raised one on a Boilermaker 2. So I actually caught a glimpse of it as it went by the boat, but couldn't get that one to eat, but we're happy. At least we got one in the boat so far. So as far as night fishing, one thing that's important going into it is kind of laying your groundwork and researching ahead of time in the daylight. Everything's a little bit more difficult at night and in the dark, so if you can get a bead on where these weed edges, where these weed lines are, what the structure looks like during the daytime, it really pays off as far as being in the right spot and being effective while you're night fishing. So it's mid-July right now. We've got water temps that are a touch above mid-70s or so, but we really try to still focus on weed structures. I mean, based on what's in the lake too, I mean, there's a little bit of rock here, but main structure that these muskies are relating to is weeds, and that's kind of our focus as far as what we're selecting to fish here on this body of water. So we've also had questions as far as how we work Boilermakers, and one of the biggest things I would say overall for night fishing is slowing things down. And the one nice thing about Boilermakers is you can run them very slow, especially over top of weeds, and basically that's what I was doing when we were working over that underwater point. You just cranking it fairly slow and get a fish to slam it, because it seems like from what we've experienced with Boilermakers, when they hit them at night, they hit them hard, and it's a good feeling. So hopefully we can get one more here, and we'll see what the next few hours bring.
Lunchtime at 3 a.m.
Yeah. chicken, broccoli,
Cheese.
you're eating healthy.
Oh yeah.
Sun chips and a peanut butter sandwich for me. Life on the boat. That was a nice fish. 50 minutes before moving. Well, after 12 and a half hours on the water, we pulled off. So ended up being a successful night outing. We got one fish at least, which was nice. So total was, what did we say, 8 fish contacted in 12 and a half hours, or 12 hours of fishing actually. So we had 6 fish up, and actually technically a 2-fish day. But you got an up-and-comer.
Yeah.
So
Little guy.
yeah, but yeah, that last one was a small one. He had a lot of growing to do, but it's nice to see little ones. So we got a good one, and we had, I mean, pretty good action as far as like conditions. I mean, that was, I guess it paid off to night fish. I mean, it got us 1 fish, considering it was flat calm, and like today is going to be the same thing, flat calm, pure sun, and it was just one of those high pressure weekends that we opted to night fish, and it paid off. So another note too was we actually, what was it, 4 of the 6 fish that we raised all came off the same structure.
Yeah, and that was daylight hours. We didn't, you can't see follows in the night.
Right, so we don't even know.
We did see one, but
yeah,
we don't know what else we had throughout the night.
Right, that is true. So we, including my fish that I caught, we kept working the same structure, which we knew it seemed like there was really holding fish. And is that underwater point adjacent to deep water with some nice weeds up on top of it. So that concludes another episode. It was fun. Nice to get out nice fishing. We didn't get sunburnt.
Yeah.
So that's always a plus. But yeah, we'll see what we can rack up in the coming weeks. So thanks for watching, guys. We always appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one.